What's up, Pirates family? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, you've just landed on your home for all things Buccaneers. Before we dive into today's absolutely incredible story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you never miss an update on our beloved sea robbers. And if you're loving the content, show some love by hitting that like button and sharing this video with your fellow Ghost supporters. Trust me, you're going to want to share this one because what we witnessed on Wednesday night was nothing short of magical. All right, let's get into it. You won't believe this. Mofokeng did it again. The boy wonder of Orlando Pirates has reminded us all why he's considered one of the most exciting talents in South African football right now. Wednesday evening will go down as a night to remember for every single Buccaneers supporter who witnessed the triumphant return of Relebohile Mofokeng. The atmosphere was electric, the performance was commanding, and our 21-year-old superstar showed everyone that class is permanent. Let me paint the picture for you. Orlando Pirates faced off against Golden Arrows in what turned out to be a thrilling encounter that ended 3-1 in our favor. But this wasn't just about the 3 points, as important as they are for our title ambitions. This was about the return of a player who has captured the hearts of the Buccaneer faithful, a player who represents everything we love about Orlando Pirates: flair, skill, determination, and that special magic that separates the good from the great. Relebohile Mofokeng had been sidelined for an entire month after picking up an injury against Siwalele FC. For 30 long days, we had to watch our beloved Bucks without one of our most dynamic attacking threats. The young winger missed crucial matches for both club and country, and you could feel the void his absence created in our attacking play. Pirates fans know how important Mofokeng is to our style of play. That ability he has to unlock defenses with a moment of brilliance. That unpredictability that keeps opposition defenders awake at night. But Wednesday night, was different. The stage was set, the lights were on, and Mofokeng was ready to announce his return in style. Coach Abdeslam Ouadou made the tactical decision to introduce him in the second half, bringing him on to replace Chapang Moremi. Now, some might have questioned whether it was too soon, whether the young star needed more time to regain full match fitness. But those doubts were swept away faster than you can say, once a pirate, always a pirate. The game was hanging in the balance when Mofokeng stepped onto that pitch. Golden Arrows were not making it easy for us, and we needed something special to seal the victory. Enter our number 29. Within minutes of his introduction, Mofokeng showcased exactly why he's rated so highly not just by Pirates fans, but by football enthusiasts across the entire continent. His movement off the ball was intelligent, his touch was assured, and his vision was as sharp as ever. And then came the moment that sent the Pirates faithful into absolute delirium. Mofokeng received the ball in a dangerous area, and with the kind of awareness that separates talented players from special ones, he picked out Yanela Mbutuma with a brilliant assist. Mbutuma, who was having an outstanding night himself, made no mistake with the finish, slotting home his second goal of the evening and putting the result beyond doubt. 3-1 to the Buccaneers, and it was Mofokeng's magic that had sealed the deal. Coach Ouadou couldn't contain his praise for the young winger in his post-match comments. The gaffer made it clear just how highly he rates Mofokeng and what his return means for the squad. He described him as a special player, someone who can change the course of a game even when given just 15 minutes on the pitch. That's the mark of true quality, my friends. When a player can come off the bench and make such an immediate and decisive impact, you know you've got something special on your hands. But let's talk about what this return really means for Orlando Pirates and for Mofokeng himself. This season hasn't been the smoothest for the talented attacker. He's struggled with form at times, dealt with injury setbacks, and faced the pressure that comes with being identified as one of the brightest young talents in South African football. The expectations are enormous, and at just 21 years old, that's a heavy burden to carry. Yet here he is, bouncing back with the kind of performance that reminds us all of his immense potential. The timing of this return couldn't be more crucial. We're in the business end of the season now, where every match carries enormous weight. The Carling Knockout Cup semi-final against Richards Bay FC is looming on the horizon, and that's a fixture where we'll need all our stars firing on all cylinders. Having Mofokeng back in form and available for selection gives Coach Owado another weapon in his attacking arsenal, another option to unlock stubborn defenses and create those moments of magic that win football matches. But it's not just about club football for Mofokeng. His absence from the pitch has meant missing out on opportunities with Bafana, and for a player with his ambitions, that's been difficult to stomach. He wasn't included in the squad for the friendly against Zambia scheduled for November 14th, and you can imagine how frustrating that must have been for him. Here's a player who has the talent to be a regular fixture in the national team setup, yet injuries have derailed his momentum at the worst possible time. With the Africa Cup of Nations finals on the horizon, Mofokeng knows that every single performance for Orlando Pirates is being watched closely by the national team selectors. The competition for places in the Bafana squad is fierce, and players in form are the ones who get the call-up. Wednesday night's performance was a statement, a reminder to Hugo Broos and his coaching staff that Relebohile Mofokeng is fit, sharp, and ready to contribute at the highest level. Looking ahead, the schedule presents both opportunity and challenge for our young star. If Pirates can navigate their way to the final of the Carling Knockout Cup, and let's be honest, we all believe they can, Mofokeng could have up to 5 more matches to play before the PSL takes its customary December break. That's 5 opportunities to build on Wednesday's performance. 5 chances to recapture the form that made him one of the most talked-about players in the league. 5 games to stake his claim for a spot in the national team setup. The semi-final against Richards Bay FC is shaping up to be absolutely pivotal. Pirates fans will be hoping and praying that Mofokeng is not just in the squad, but fully reinstated in the starting lineup. After the impact he made coming off the bench against Golden Arrows, you'd have to imagine Coach Owado is seriously considering giving him a start. The question is whether the gaffer will ease him back gradually or throw him straight into the fire from the first whistle. What we witnessed on Wednesday night was more than just a footballer returning from injury. It was a reminder of the special talent we have in our ranks, a player who can change games with a moment of brilliance, a young man who represents the future of both Orlando Pirates and South African football. The excitement surrounding Mofokeng isn't just hype or marketing. It's based on genuine ability, on performances that have shown time and again that he belongs at the highest level. The Buccaneer faithful have been patient during his absence, understanding that injuries are part of the game and that rushing a player back can do more harm than good. But that patience has been rewarded, and the bond between Mofokeng and the supporters feels stronger than ever. When he came on the pitch on Wednesday, the roar from the stands told its own story. This is a player the fans believe in, a player they've invested their hopes and dreams in, a player they see as crucial to Pirates' ambitions this season. As we move forward into the crucial final weeks of the year, Orlando Pirates find themselves in an excellent position. The team is playing with confidence, results are going our way, and now we have one of our most important players back in the fold and firing on all cylinders. The combination of experienced heads and young talent like Mofokeng gives us the perfect blend to challenge for silverware on multiple fronts. Mofokeng's journey this season has been a roller coaster, with highs and lows, moments of brilliance and frustrating setbacks. But champions are defined not by how they perform when everything is going smoothly, but by how they respond to adversity. Wednesday night was Mofokeng's response, and what a response it was. The assist for Mbuthuma's goal was just the beginning. The real story will be written in the matches to come, in the performances he puts in as Pirates chase glory in multiple competitions. So there you have it, Pirates family. Relebohile Mofokeng is back, and based on what we saw on Wednesday night, he's ready to make up for lost time. The magic is back, the spark has returned, and Orlando Pirates are all the better for it. This is the kind of news that gets us excited about what's to come, the kind of performance that reminds us why we love this beautiful game and why we bleed black and white.